guys, today we are going to read you a storybook called Grandpa's Shed. This story is written by Joy Watson and Wendy Hodder. Make sure you're nice and cozy with a blanket to enjoy too. Grandpa's Shed. On Monday, Grandpa said, "I think I'll clean out my shed today." "That's a good idea," said Grandma. "Would you like me to help?" "No, thank you, dear. I can manage. I'll have it shipshape in no time," Grandpa told her, and off he went. Grandpa opened the door of the shed. "Oh dear, what a muddle," he exclaimed. He wheeled out the lawnmower, he cleaned the blades and oiled the wheels, and filled the tank with petrol. Then Grandpa looked at the lawn. "I might as well mow the grass while I'm at it," he decided. So he mowed the lawn and clipped the edges and swept the paths. When he had finished, he wiped the mower and wheeled it back into the shed. "I'll clean out the shed tomorrow," he said to himself as he closed the door. On Tuesday, Grandpa said, "I'll carry on cleaning out the shed today." "That's good," said Grandma. "Would you like some help?" "No, thank you, dear. I can manage. I'll have it shipshape in no time," Grandpa told her. He took out his gardening tools and, leaning them against the wall, he sharpened the shovel, cleaned the rake and the fork, and Grandpa looked at the garden. "I might as well dig over the vegetable patch while I'm at it," he decided. So he dug and weeded and he raked. When he had finished, he washed the shovel and put all the tools back in the shed. "I'll clean out the shed tomorrow," he said to himself as he closed the door. On Wednesday, Grandpa said, "I'll do some more work on my shed today." "All right," said Grandma. "I'll help if you like." "No, thank you, dear. I can manage. I'll have it shipshape in no time," Grandpa told her. He lifted down boxes of nails and tins of screws from a shelf. Then he found a jar full of packets of seed. There were carrots and parsnips, beans and radishes, and even some sunflower seeds. Grandpa looked at his newly dug patch of garden. "I might as well plant some of these seeds while I'm at it," he decided. He made neat rows with a stick, then sowed the little seeds and patted them down carefully. When he had finished, he put the jar and the boxes and the tins back on the shelf. "I'll clean out the shed tomorrow," he said to himself as he closed the door. On Thursday, Grandpa said, "I'll finish cleaning that shed today." "Are you sure I can't help?" asked Grandma. "No, thank you, dear. I can manage. I'll have it shipshape in no time," Grandpa told her. He pulled out a stack of old timber. "I might as well fix that broken fence while I'm at it," thought Grandpa. He pulled off the old boards, cut the new ones to fit, and hammered them into place. When he had finished, he hung up his saw and hammer and put the timber back under the bench. "Right," he said to himself as he closed the door, "I really must clean this shed out tomorrow." On Friday, Grandpa said, "I still have a little bit more work to do in my shed." "Oh dear," said Grandma. "I'm quite happy to give you a hand, you know." "No, thank you, dear. I can manage. I'll have it shipshape in no time," Grandpa told her. He took down some old tins of paint. There was brown paint and green paint, white paint and red paint. Some tins were nearly full and some were nearly empty. Grandpa shook all the tins and opened them. He stirred the paints with a small stick. "I might as well paint that mended fence while I'm at it," he decided. So he painted the fence, then he painted the bird bath and the clothesline pole. When he had finished, he washed the brushes and stacked the cans back on the shelf. What a muddle. I'll definitely clean it all out tomorrow, he said to himself as he closed the door. On Saturday, Grandpa said, I'll try and get that shed finished today. It's been a big job, said Grandma. Surely I can help you. Well, sighed Grandpa, I think perhaps I would like some help after all. Grandma looked into the shed. Oh dear, what a muddle, she exclaimed. First of all, let's take everything out. Everything? Asked Grandpa. Yes, everything, replied Grandma firmly. Out came the lawnmower, the garden tools, the stack of timber, and the pots of paint. Grandpa took down his tools and Grandma cleared the shelves. Before long, they had a big pile on the lawn. Then Grandma cleaned out the cobwebs and wiped the dust off the shelves. Grandpa swept the floor and washed the bench. There, said Grandma, isn't that better? Grandpa was amazed. Thank you, he said. I didn't know I had such a big shed. Well, I'll leave you to put back what you need, Grandma told him. Most of the stuff can be recycled. Grandpa worked his way through the pile. Finally, he called Grandma to have a look. She stood at the door of the shed. What a surprise! Grandpa had put everything back exactly as it had been before. He had thrown nothing away. What about all that rubbish? Gasped Grandma. Rubbish? That's not rubbish, said Grandpa. Those are my things. You never know when I might need them. He smiled as he looked around his shed. It's just how I like it, he said proudly. On Sunday, Grandpa looked in the cupboard under the stairs. Oh dear, what a muddle, he exclaimed. Then he said to Grandma, I think I'll clean out this cupboard tomorrow. Oh, no, you won't, laughed Grandma. You leave my cupboard alone. The end.